Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Jane, the psychic medium for Adventuring Psychics. I'm here to talk to you, and Heidi's here with me. You got both of us, 2 for 1 tonight. About we're diversifying a little bit. We're going into another aspect of our business, and we're going to explain to you why and how it connects to our psychic, and how it makes us better psychics and dream interpreters and apothecaries and crystal profilers. It's green witchery. And I'm going to read you, I wrote down the definition of a green witch. And it says someone who merges life's experiences and ecological responsibilities with age-old practices and beliefs. And now I want to let you know how I got into it. I got into it because I used to be 400 pounds. And I wasn't very healthy. I've always been a psychic medium. But sometimes it was like comfortable because I was so big. And I used to like spill over the chair. I don't mean to share TMI too much with you. And I really wanted to get healthy, but I had tried so many diets and so many things. And so I really started doing some research, and I love research. Heidi can vouch for that.
Thank God.
And a family member who was a vegan gave me a book, and I read it. And I am not vegan. I like my chicken nuggets. But one of the things it talked about was health and the use of pesticides and preservatives in food. And I realized that just a couple simple little changes would help me. And then I didn't realize I was doing green witchery until I hooked up with Heidi, who is into witchcraft. And that's what she did that whole series. And I find it very interesting. So now I'm going to pass you over to Heidi, and she can explain a little bit more to you because she's more diversified than I am in it. I'm a newbie.
And believe it or not, this was Jane's idea when we started going into our product line and basically changing it over to apothecary, because apothecary to us is something that is helpful for the inside of your system as well as the outside of your system. Jane and I live in different parts of Rhode Island. So we're also going to share with you what works successfully for Jane and what works successfully for Heidi. And we'll be doing the same thing. But she lives near the ocean. I don't. So sometimes even your surroundings will influence of how you're able to do stuff. But we come to the same conclusion and same positive conclusion. And I think that is something that we really wanted to share with everyone, because you don't have to live in a certain area to make something work. And you can take something from your home and make it work for you. And you don't need to spend a lot of money. You just need to be innovative. And that's easy to do because we'll supply links, we'll supply the books, and we might even go out and do some event on our own and talk to some people that are in the business of doing what they're doing. And one of the reasons that I had really gotten into it is because some of the books that I was reading were just really interesting. How do you make your own salves? How do you make your own, healthy herbs to eat? And how Jane grows hers and how I grow mine, and what we do for our families to keep them healthy and to keep ourselves healthy. And honestly, sometimes you do want to indulge in a little bit of ice cream and hot fudge, and who doesn't? But we want to keep it so that we're taking something from our background, the earth, and we're bringing it in without a lot of pesticides and germs on it that are working against our systems in our bodies. And if you don't have any choice and you're purchasing something with that on it, well, what can we do to neutralize it so that you're able to eat it and use it in a successful way for your home and your system, and even for your pets, to keep them healthy as well. And I have always been into the witchcraft area, but as I had told you before in the series, I'm more of the green witch, I'm more of the earth witch, and I like diving and foraging and creating, and the fact that using these herbs to make something taste good or smell good. So, because we're especially in an aromatherapy, that is inhaler, that is something that Jane and I are also working on for the future. We're expanding. We want to help our community, and we want to get the word out there. So this is one of the reasons that I want to do this. I'm very excited about it, and I love Jane's idea. So we're just going to run with it.
And actually, I need to clarify something. Heidi says it was my idea. It wasn't my idea. It was one of my spare guides. he gave me a message for Heidi, and he said, stick with the apothecary. And I didn't realize that Heidi was actually going in this direction. And this is how this is all involved. But yes, being a psychic and having my environment free of unnatural things come so much clearer, so much. And when your health is good, you feel better, you can do better.
Exactly. And we connect this with our business because we're not going to stop being aventurine psychics. We're not, it's just that we've rearranged our website so that you can see what aventurine psychics offer you. And then you go to our web shop, and then the apothecary shows up. And we are all about just sustainability, helping the community, getting your ideas, implementing your ideas, and then just running with it and being successful at it. And also, because we are human beings, sometimes what we do doesn't work. So we can share that with you as well. So you're going to get the whole 9 yards.
Yes. And Heidi and I live in, like she said, 2 different environments. We also live, she lives in a house and I live in an apartment. So there's totally different ways that we do the same thing. And I am also going to do how the Green Witchery, it helps you have a positive vibe, positive outlook, positive everything, and how that helps psychically.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I want to dive into that too, of how having negative things in your environment or not healthy things in your environment can also cause issues and create things.
Mm.
And how do you be diving into that? We're going to be diving into everything. This Green Witchery series, we're both very excited about it. I know a lot of people think, oh, I don't know how it's connected, but you'll see. Come with us on the journey and you will see how it's connected and how we do different things. And because of the environments we live in, how we source different things and how we do it.
Exactly. And I'm very excited to start. We've already labeled some of our adventures together. So right now, this is just us giving you a heads up of what's coming. And when it's going to be starting, I would say probably in another month, Jane, a month and a half, when we get everything up and running and settled and we're comfortable and we know that it's right, so that we get the right everything across to you in a manner that Heidi doesn't sound like she's oversharing. You know what I mean?
Yes. I would start it tomorrow because I'm so excited about it. I think it's such a positive thing. But truthfully, we don't have all our ducks in a row yet.
Mm-hmm.
So it has to wait a little bit. We are going to be offering during the series, we are going to be offering a couple, if Heidi doesn't mind me letting the cat out of the bag, a couple open forums where, you know, we can do open meets. And like, we used to call them coffee and questions. If you go back on our YouTube, you can see our coffee and questions for psychic things. But we're also going to be doing some chats with this stuff. And, you know, we can all just come and you can ask us questions and, you know, and feel free to email us on topics you want us to cover with this. You know, if you don't have any understanding of it, or, I mean, Heidi is so gladly answered. I would try. Like I said, I'm a newbie, but Heidi is much more on point with this stuff.
info@aventurinspsychics.com. That is our email. And then aventurinspsychics.com is our website. There's a comment section in the website. However comfortable you feel in getting in touch with us, go right there and do it.
Yes. And we are also on other social media, so look for us everywhere. And we hope you join us. I'm very excited about it. There's lots of information to gather. We'll want to learn. Like I said, you'll be with us for our wins and our fails. We'll share it all.
And even the fails can be a win because we're basically all in this together.
And you're learning.
Exactly. Okay, everyone. Until then,
we look forward to seeing you.
Yeah, this is Heidi and we have Jane, and we will be keeping you up to date. So this is not the only video that is going to be introducing. We'll keep you up to date and let you know what's going on and how quickly we come to our first series for the Green Witchery.
Yes, so check. We'll announce it on our Facebook, our new Rumble page.
Yeah.
YouTube. We'll put it out there so you can pop in and listen to our videos or join a discussion.
All righty.
Have a good afternoon.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. God bless.